Looking for Madden Ultimate Team coins? Buy NFL Coins has the cheapest and most reliable MUT22 coins. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 5% off your order. How would you like a lockdown Madden 22 defense that's super easy to set up and gets great pressure while also having great coverage options? If that sounds good to you, stay tuned for the video. Yo, what's up YouTube? It is Duke back here from sportsgamers.com, and I'm super excited for today's Madden 22 tip video because I'm going to bring to you a super easy to set up lockdown defense that you guys can use. It's a blitzing defense that has great pressure with an easy setup and also can play good coverage too. And we can beat any protection scheme out there in the game. So we're going to look at the Big Dime 146. This formation has been super glitchy the last few years. Probably one of the top defensive formations in the game, if not the best. This year I feel like it's been a little bit overlooked due to the effectiveness of the nickel defenses this year. But I think it's better than ever. Possibly the best overall blitzing defense in the game. In this video I'm going to show you guys why, starting against just standard blocking schemes and showing you guys how it can work even against advanced blocking schemes. So the one thing I will say about this formation as far as when they use it is use it against 3 receiver formations. Have some common sense here. If someone's running the ball every play, coming out on heavy sets, don't use it. Use a run defense. But for someone passing the ball a lot, this is the defense you want to be in. You can find it in several playbooks on defense. I'm using the Bears playbook in this video. So personnel-wise, this is a formation. Remember, you can put safeties at linebacker to get better speed and coverage on the field. I'll put your fastest edge rushers at D-end. And if you do have a beast like Aaron Donald, it's actually really nice to put him at D-tackle. These slot corners are going to be blitzing a lot, so I would make sure that they are fast. The play we're going to look at is the DB Sting 2 Buzz. It's a cover 2-based blitz defense. So I'm going to show you guys this against just a standard play, verticals. Nothing too crazy, and we're just going to go from there. So I do want to move this ball back so we have some space to work with. And while we do that, just a quick reminder, if you guys enjoy my free YouTube content, make sure you subscribe. We do tips, gameplays, and news on a daily basis for Madden 22. So subscribe to the channel, drop us a like, and turn your notifications on. Comment on the video. All that stuff helps me out a lot as a content creator. And if we can get 300 likes on this video, I'll post another fire tip from this Big Dime 146 formation. So this setup is super easy. This defense is super easy to set up. I'm simply going to base a line, which is coverage audible, which is triangle or Y, and then to the right on the stick, the left stick, and then I'm going to press coverage, which is coverage audible, and then down on the left stick. And this is how it's going to look after we do that. The next thing we're going to do is we're just going to blitz all of our linebackers down. We hit linebacker audible, which is to right on the D-pad and down on the right stick. And I like to crash my D-line down too, which is left on the D-pad and then down on the right stick. So that's all you got to do. I mean, I promise you guys, you can do that super fast, and this is how it's going to look. I'm having a play art glitch right now. Trust me, these guys are blitzing. It's just for whatever reason not showing them as blitzing. But I promise you they're blitzing. It's just a glitch in the game. You're going to want to control one of these safeties that's a linebacker, and basically you're going to play coverage. I like to be on the one on the same side of the screen as the running back, and this is how it's going to look. So let's just this is just the most basic way to do it. And as you guys can see, I get 2 people free off the edge, so I'm just covering the middle field myself. And like I said, that's the most basic way to do it, but I do like to make other adjustments. So especially if they're not blocking anybody, I'm still going to blitz all my linebackers, baseline press, crash my D-line to the inside. But the other thing I'm going to do is the linebacker I'm not user controlling, I'm going to either put him in man coverage or potentially a mid-read. And basically what that's going to do is that's going to give me less responsibility over the middle field. Now, if I notice my opponent throwing quick flats, I might just shade down. If they're going ahead and, using more corner type routes or whatever, I might go ahead and shade up to get a cloud flat, shade down and give me a hard flat. Now, if you guys are enjoying this free YouTube content, I definitely highly suggest you check out sportsgamers.com, where I post all my premium Madden 22 tips and ebooks. I have weekly tips in the Madden Vault, offensive and defensive schemes and ebooks for both current and next gen, guaranteed to get you guys this game to the highest level. I've been playing Madden competitively since 2006, so no one's been doing it longer than me in this game. So let's take a look at how this setup works if they just block the running back. Now, like I said, you're going to want to control this blitzing safety / linebacker, and I just basically take a step forward to draw the attention of the O-line, and then I just drop back over the middle of the field wherever I need to go. And as you guys can see there, running back is dumbed out, and I'm able to come in for the sack. You guys can see here, bam. Now, this is a super easy blitz to do because this guy right here, he's pretty much always going to come free whether they block the running back or not. Even if they max protect, this guy's still going to come free off this edge. You guys can see here, the running back is just kind of, no man's land. He's not picking him up, and we're able to get the easy sack here on the quarterback. Now, this is something that is going to be, it is super consistent. This is not just a here and there type thing. Even if they try to max protect, we can still get this blitz in. Now, I do want to show you guys that delayed fades do absolutely nothing against this type of heat. That was a common thing people would do before the patch, is just try to delay fade. But that's not going to work. A delay fade has no shot, as you guys can see here. He's just going to basically just allow the guy to come straight in for the sack again. We get two guys free. The crazy thing about this blitz is even if you put that guy who just came up the A-gap in the mid-read, like I did last play, you're going to still get pressure even on max protect. So all you have to do really is take the first read away over the middle and mix in some hard flats so they just can't throw the flat every play. So if I know that they're throwing a lot over the middle of the field, I can just, like I said, put this guy in the mid-read, and then that's going to, or I could man him up on the guy that they keep throwing to, shade down with some hard flats, and that's going to give me enough time to get this pressure in. So this blitz even works against max protect, which is the super glitchy thing about it. As you guys can see here, we're going to go ahead and max protect. We're going to do the same setup where we baseline press, crash the D-line inside, blitz our linebackers, and that's it. We do always want to draw the attention of the O-line by playing on this guy over here. So we're just going to take a step forward. We're not actually blitzing. We're just taking that step forward to distract the running back enough that he can't get over there to pick that guy up. And then you guys can see what I'm doing is once I see that I distracted the running back, I'm dropping back over the middle of the field here, trying to get underneath that crossing route. Now, obviously, in practice mode, I'm not doing as good of a job as I would in the game. But, you can kind of get the concept. You just basically take a step forward to distract the O-line and running back, and then you try to get back to the middle of the field and get those underneath animations with your user to where if they throw it over the middle of the field, you can just lurk underneath for the pick. Obviously, as you guys know, one of the biggest things is who your user is. So if you're playing MUT, obviously you want those fast, tall DBs that you can sub in, the safeties at linebacker. But, again, look, they're keeping both players in here, and we're able to get that pressure off the edge. Very, 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 very good heat. Again, remember, all you need to do as a defense is take away the first read. Now, I know that most people are still running gun bunch, but again, the common thing I always see asked is, well, what about other formations? This can work just fine against formations like tight or even the spread. So one thing is to notice in spread formations especially, or just formations that aren't really like bunch, that aren't so max protect, easy to max protect from. I pretty much do the mid-read every single time because I just know, there's no way in the world they're going to be able to block my blitz anyways, so I don't worry about it so much because just the running back blocking is never going to have a shot. So if I see them in formations like that, I pretty much always like to put that linebacker in the mid-read, or sometimes I even man him up. It really just depends upon what I feel like my opponent is going to do. You definitely can use zone drops too if you want to zone drop your flat zones. I don't recommend that though because a lot of times I do like to just shade down for hard flats, and then if I feel like they're going to try to throw the corner out or something, I'll just play a normal cloud flat. And the reason why I say this is this blitz is going to get such quick pressure that they're not going to be able to even wait for routes that are going to get open to where you need a 20, 25, 30-yard zone drop on your flat anyway. So really all you have to worry about, like I said, is the quick flat throw and maybe like a 10-yard flat, as well for maybe if they do try to force in a quick corner route. But you're definitely not going to need zones dropping back 30 yards with this type of pressure. As you guys can see here, again, just super easy pressure off that edge. As the user, your job is to first read, whether it's over the middle, a quick slant, quick flat, quick seam route, whatever you see popping open first, just jump it. That's all you got to do. If you see the running back going out on the route into the flat, 9 times out of 10, I tell you guys this all the time, Madden players, especially bums, will throw to that running back every time against the blitz. So you can get a lot of easy pick sixes that way as well. I hope you guys enjoy this blitz. It is super easy to set up. The only thing is, it's not super great against people who just pound the ball every play. So if you're playing a heavy runner, probably would recommend another defense to use. But against people that pass, especially through receiver formations, this is the